What is the most inoffensive thing you've seen someone get offended by? 1. One time someone got offended when I put on my seatbelt, thought I was commenting on her ability to drive. 2. When I was a child, my mom paid for something with a check. The cashier remarked that my mom had nice handwriting and my mom flew off the handle, and we had to storm out of the shop in outrage. To this day, I have no idea what happened. 3. At my wedding we marked the vegetarian items as vegetarian. This made the one vegetarian at my wedding, sister-in-law who hates me, fly into a catatonic rage, because we are singling out the vegetarian food as vegetarian and not treating it as normal food. 4. My ex-husband was given a sandwich by our then 13-year-old daughter, and because she cut the sandwich, he went off on a massive strop about how his sandwiches should never be cut. The poor kid's face, she was crushed. It still winds me up every time I think about it. 5. I was at the vet with my cat and he sneezed. This was apparently very offensive to an elder woman. She was there with a corgi, and she started screaming at me for about 30 minutes about pet hygiene. 6. I worked at a restaurant and we put up some Halloween decorations. We had to take them all down when someone found the glittery skull decoration offensive. 7. Ex of mine once flew into a shrieking rage because while he was driving, someone swerved or did something surprising, and I gasped out loud. Apparently that meant I didn't trust him and our entire relationship was in question. The amount of rage for the level of infraction was upsetting. 8. I work at a bank in an affluent part of Atlanta, and a woman called in to let us know she was offended by the security questions for her online banking. The security questions, that she herself set up. 9. I spent 9 hours deep cleaning the house for an inspection. I went above and beyond, clearing my work schedule and going the extra mile, and my roommate double-checked my work. He had a complete psychotic meltdown because I forgot to sweep underneath the couch. I moved out the next day and never spoke to him again. 10. At school someone didn't have a calculator and asked if anyone had one they could borrow. Someone offered them a pink calculator and they refused, saying that they were offended they'd try and give them something girly. 11. My 7-month-old was wearing a shirt that had a rocket ship and the NASA logo, and some middle-aged woman in the shop said, he shouldn't be wearing that because he's clearly not an astronaut. I was dumbfounded. 12. Someone made a joke about how they couldn't do some physical training at a job because they just found out they are pregnant. They weren't pregnant, only joking. A coworker who recently gave birth complained to the manager about her, saying she found it offensive.